Here, about to go out for the night. Currently, I'm the first lady. Got the little crown on my head with my bubble still going. So just gonna show you guys how optimized they've got it now. So it's pretty easy to do this. But if obviously if you're tied up with other stuff, you'd rather do other things. So really, the only thing you gotta do is just keep an eye on this your profile picture in the upper left hand corner. You'll see an exclamation point. So as you can see, it's someone already occupying a position, but now they have it to where if there is a list of applicants, sometimes there could be like a lot of applicants, you could just click the check mark from top to bottom because it goes in the order that they applied, and it basically runs on autopilot. So 5 minutes after Callie Jim, which I love her by the way, um, after her time goes to 5 minutes, it'll automatically put the next person in line up in the queue. And then once that person's line is up, they call me Des, which I like her too. It goes up in the queue and it tells you right there, server time 21:48:22, and then Des 21:53:22. There's nothing that you have to do. You just set it and forget it. Kind of like the old infomercial. All right. So we got an applicant here. Now, obviously, if it's someone that's first on the list, they're going to automatically go up there. So that's a perfect example there. All right. So you'll see like a little red dot where it has list. Now, if you want to manually appoint someone that just like, especially if you got somebody that wants to replace you at first lady, ideally you want them to apply for it. But if they don't, you can just hit appoint. And let's say I wanted to put one of my alliance members at first lady who's online. I would click on that, then hit that, and then appoint. And then it'll give you a prompt. Are you sure you want to do this? All right. So that in case someone says just pass me the first lady, you can just do it that way. Or if they got like a name that you can't type on your keyboard, then you can just go to their profile picture. For example, let's do this. Let's try it. Let's use this as a perfect example here. You hit this little box, double box here on the right side, and copy. And if I wanted to appoint them at first lady, I do here, appoint, and then let's get rid of that, and then paste, bam, and search. There you go. So that's all you got to do if you got some. If you don't have the keyboard compatibility, just copy and paste someone that wants to apply. Now, speaking of this particular person, one other thing is that if they apply for first lady, if they apply for a buff, and if they want, and if it's not aligned, because this person was, I had this person appointed at this particular position, but it was like over 20 minutes, but he wanted to apply for another position, which he applied for this one. So it doesn't, if there's no applicants behind you that's on autopilot, it's gonna keep them at that same position. Like this guy been at this hospital position for over an hour. So the only way that he'll go off if there's somebody else applies and I appoint them, or if he messages me and says, hey, I'm trying to apply for another position, can you remove me from it? So chances are this person is done with this position. So what you would normally do if someone requests, if they're trying to apply for another position, all you gotta do is hit the dismiss icon, and then you hit confirm, and it'll take them off. So that way they're free to apply for another position. 'Cause like I said, you don't need to dismiss someone just because they've been on there for a while. If there's no applicants behind them, just let them either tell you that they want to apply for another position, or if there's another applicant that pops up, obviously the game will automatically put the next person in because it's been more than 5 minutes. So it's pretty straightforward, nothing to it. Obviously, you don't want to. Now, if someone tells you cancel my place in line for some reason, then you would hit the X button. I don't want to hit the X here because I don't know if it will actually do that or not. But what you would do is just hit that X button. If they say, hey, if they see it's like 13 people in line and they applied and then they change their mind, I won't be back around in an hour because it's 5 minutes per person. Then you can like, okay, I'll X you out of it. So when you're applying for positions. Just keep in mind, if there's a list, you always want to plan ahead of time. So that's if you're the applicant for a particular buff. And just to remind you, Secretary of Strategy is for hospital capacity and unit healing rate. Secretary of Treasury Security is training speed and training cap, so you're more efficient with training troops. Secretary of Development, you get a 50% construction speed up and a 25% research speed. Secretary of Science, which is the complete opposite, 50% research speed, 25% construction speed up. So these two by far are the most applied for SALT positions. And then you have this here. Now that we know how to use this appropriately, now this boosts food input, iron input, and corn production. So basically all your resources whenever you're about to collect them from your base. And I see someone is applying, so I will get to them. Just want to explain this real quick. So when you're about to collect the resource from your plot, like if you're about to shake, for example, you make sure you apply for this first, get that position, and then you do it. So let's go ahead and appoint this person. See Callie Jim. Hello, Callie. So I appointed her, but she's not gonna go up just yet because the 5 minute mark has not went. But I'm gonna let you guys see it here since we're close to 5 minutes. She's about to go up, and bam, she's there. So again, it's autopilot. So it's pretty easy to be first lady. It's no longer a burden like it used to be. So I encourage you guys to help your server out, help your alliance out, because sometimes you have the same alliance member do first lady all the time, and it can cause a burnout. So really, it's a really low maintenance position. All right. So just do it. Just do it for 30 minutes. Even if it's 30 minutes or an hour, as you can see, I've done it for over almost 2 hours now, but it hasn't taxed me anything. I've been able to watch YouTube videos, play other games on my app, even take a shower. So it's not high maintenance at all. You can even drive and do this. Even I don't recommend looking at your phone and driving, but yeah. But anyway, that'll do it, guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification, and I'll talk to you later.